Hey, welcome to another video. So today we're going to be going into what happened when the city of Atlantis came back to Earth. But before we begin, please be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, join the Sith Citadel Discord, links in the description, and consider becoming a join member or sending a super thanks if you wish to further support the channel. Otherwise, let's jump straight into it. In early 2009, the Wraith leader Todd contacted the Atlantis expedition with alarming news. One of his subordinates had rebelled and used several zero-point modules salvaged during the destruction of Westeros to construct a formidable superhive ship. Todd warned that this vessel posed an imminent threat and urged the expedition to destroy it. In response, the Earthlings deployed the Daedalus to intercept the hive ship. However, the ZPM-enhanced vessel overwhelmed the Daedalus and disappeared into hyperspace. Its destination unknown. The expedition soon discovered the superhive was headed directly for Earth. Attempts to stop the hive by the Apollo and the newly commissioned saunwve failed, leaving Earth vulnerable. Desperate for a solution, John Shepard interrogated Todd about the whereabouts of additional ZPMs. Even Major Lauren's team managed to secure 3 ZPMs, enabling Atlantis to achieve its full power potential. The city ship, armed with 3 fully operational ZPMs, was sent back to Earth in a last-ditch effort to intercept the threat. Dr. Carson Beckett piloted Atlantis, but its hyperdrive failed just as it approached the edge of the Milky Way. Dr. Radek Zelenka proposed a daring alternative, activating an experimental drive based on Stargate wormhole technology. Though risky, this technology allowed Atlantis to reach Earth in seconds. As Atlantis arrived, it placed itself between the superhive and Earth, enduring a relentless barrage of weapons fire. The city's drones retaliated, but the hive ship's assault forced Atlantis into Earth's atmosphere, straining its shields to the brink of collapse. Facing critical power loss, Richard Woolsey made the difficult decision to continue firing instead of adjusting the city's descent. Stargate Command ultimately succeeded in destroying the hive ship, but Atlantis was left with no choice but to attempt a dangerous re-entry and landing. Cheers erupted at Stargate Command when Atlantis successfully landed in Earth's waters near San Francisco Bay. The city cloaked itself upon approach, and the landing zone was placed under naval quarantine to ensure secrecy. Following its arrival on Earth, repairs began on Atlantis. While the experimental wormhole drive was beyond repair, the hyperdrive was deemed salvageable. Meanwhile, political tensions arose as the IOA, or the International Oversight Advisory, sought full control of Atlantis, recognizing its potential as a powerful tool for global dominance. The IOA's ambitions risked transforming it into a de facto world government, as any nation in possession of Atlantis' technology and drone weaponry could command global compliance. Economic constraints prevented the president from aligning a full military contingent to Atlantis for its return to the Pegasus galaxy. Instead, a compromise was struck. If Woolsey could persuade the IOA to relinquish control, the president would approve of a small team of military advisors to protect Atlantis and its mission in Pegasus. When the IOA moved to shut down the Atlantis expedition entirely, Woolsey, General Jack O'Neill, and Colonel Samantha Carter devised a plan to circumvent their efforts. O'Neill, as the head of Homeworld Security, temporarily took command of Atlantis, which was legally in American territorial waters. He secretly utilized Air Force resources and personnel to repair and resupply the city. With the assistance of Dr. Bill Lee and the SGC maintenance team, O'Neill ensured Atlantis was fully operational and staffed with around 400 personnel, including a significant number of military replacements. Faced with the prospect of U.S. military dominance over Atlantis, the IOA eventually allowed the city ship to return to Pegasus. Woolsey resumed command, and personal transfers were permitted for those who wished to rejoin the expedition. With Shepard and Beckett alternating as pilots, Atlantis embarked on a 9-day journey to Lantia, accompanied by the Daedalus and George Hammond, which saw the city off from Earth's orbit. Unbeknownst to the inhabitants, a flock of pigeons had nested in Atlantis while it was on Earth. Trapped when the shield was raised before departure, the birds inadvertently became passengers journeying with Atlantis to the Pegasus galaxy. But what did you guys think of Atlantis returning to Earth? Please let me know in the comments down below. If you haven't already, please be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, join the Sith Citadel Discord, links in the description, and consider becoming a join member or sending a super thanks if you wish to further support the channel. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video.